we go. Hey everybody, Luke here, and Ashley's with me. She's going to show us some ways to stretch your calves. This video is a follow-up to a blog post that I did earlier this week where we talk about shin splints and the what causes shin splints, and as well as the #1 exercise you can do, which is actually this stretch here, to stretch your calves out. So if you want a little more background information, I would just kind of direct you to that blog post. I'll put a link to it in the video description, so if you want to check that out before you do this, go right ahead. So the first way Ashley's going to show us how to stretch your calves is just kind of the typical runner's stretch. So usually you'd have a wall in front of you like where her hands are, and you can see that back leg. She is stretching her calf by keeping her knees straight and then just bending her body weight forward and keeping the heel on the ground. So what she should feel is a nice comfortable stretch right up through the top of her calf near her knee, and as long as that's comfortable, she can hold that stretch for 30 seconds to 60 seconds at a time. And for something like shin splints, where you've got irritation of the muscles along the front of your leg, relieving some pressure on the calves can be really important. So if this one feels comfortable for you, you can do it several times in a day. So that's one way to do calf stretching. I like that way. It's a good way. It's easy to do. My favorite way personally, though, is if you have a staircase or a curb. She's going to show you this one now, is just drop your heel off the back of that staircase. Should be the same stretch, you just have a little more leverage. Same guidelines though, comfortable stretching 30 to 60 seconds at a time. And again, you're releasing some pressure off of the calf in order to, or excuse me, stretching the calf to release some pressure along the front of the shins there. So there you go, and as a bonus here, we're gonna show you how we K-tape for shin splints too. So Ashley's gonna get over to the table here. I'll try to stay in the video if I can. At least you can hear me, hopefully. And so we're gonna pretend she has shin splints on the right leg. And let's see, she would go straight out here. Take your shoe off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Of course.
At my own risk, I guess. Okay. And your sock. So what we would do then with the kinesio tape, which is this flexible tape, is we are going to apply some tension across the front of her shin here. So what we would do, go ahead and pull your ankle up towards you there, Ashley. Oh, I kind of took this off wrong. Oh well, you do what you can. So I would anchor one up here along the shin. And then with about 50% tension or so, I'm going to anchor one. I really tore this wrong. That's okay though. You'll get the point by the time this is all done. So an anchor at the top here. Anchor at the bottom with about 50% of the tension on the tape. So she's going to get some tension right through there. And then what I'll have her do is she's going to push her ankle down towards me. And as she does that, more tension is going to get on that tape. And then I'm just going to smooth it down with both hands. And then with K-tape, when you rub it, the heat activates the tape so it gets a good stick. Cool, so then when she just relaxes her ankle, what she's going to feel is that tape is basically going to be pulling her ankle up for her. So it's going to be assisting these muscles along the front of her shin. And again, if you kind of read the background on shin splints a little bit, or if you've looked it up, a lot of times it's just overuse of those muscles. So with the tape, we can have the tape help the muscles do their job, so take some stress off of them. So there's a fun technique. Does it feel kind of tight? Mm-hmm. Cool. She's not lying, folks. I don't pay her to lie, you know. Anyways, so that's a cool technique we can do. Thanks, Ashley. You know, obviously there's other things we can do with shin splints as well, but just some easy stuff to try at home. So if you've got shin splints, please feel free to try that. If you have more questions or you're struggling with it, can't get back to running, just give us a call and we'll be happy to help you. Thanks for watching.